Welcome to No I'm Not a Human, or No I'm Not Human. This, I am on my way, you will hold on. This is a game where there are skinwalkers? I think they're called Faceless, or something. Okay, you know what, he'll explain it. Hey neighbor, in a long time no see, how's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you, I came over for a reason, I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me news saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there are people coming up from the underground. They're calling them visitors. For whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what the people from the underground are getting called. Yeah. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors. To Earth. Or the surface, at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding them? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then, yeah? I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Well, if he was a visitor, it looks like no one else came tonight. Sure. That is a horrifying image. A few drunkards laid out on the street. They're lying in the cold. Okay. Interesting. This is an interesting game. Hello? Better not go in there right now. I'll check during the day. Okay. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that ruins the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Interesting. 31. What is this? Kombucha. Kombucha. Okay. I'm not going to save yet. Your neighbor house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like your family is asleep. And he's in my kitchen for some reason, instead of with his family. Odd. Breaking news. At 6:28 AM today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, the temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Nope, don't look that way, not anymore. Why not? Not gonna question it. Oh, it's daylight. I'm afraid of looking out right now will make me go blind. Okay. Toto. Pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. What the hell? Ooh! Did you catch the signal? Turn the radio knob. Okay. I think I get it. Emergency services is dispatch. How can I help you? People are burning. What? Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one, he's not human. Okay. I'm not gonna question that. Office. Nothing interesting. Day 1. Right, I can't look outside. Kitchen. What's good, man? Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers in my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them that someone's in your house with you. I hate dealing with people. I know, it won't be easy for you, but you have no choice. It might be the only thing that keeps you alive. Can I not just deny? If I deny everyone that come anywhere near my house, I'll never die. I'll forever be in my house alone with no visitors. If I let random people in, they could be visitors. Unless do they look like people? Do they act like people? Are they obviously zombies? Can you tell if they're zombies? And who knows, they might even bring something useful or share some interesting information. Can you tell if they're zombies? And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive. And hope that the nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Oh right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 696-8888. I'll remember that. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Okay. No problem. Beer made me sleepy. I should get some sleep. Sure. I have his number written down. I don't think I should call his house. Could I call his house? I could technically call his house. 696-8888. Cool. Well, that makes sense, but also you said that there was people at your house, so that's kind of interesting that nobody's answering. Bit suspicious, but we won't worry about that too much. Nope, I don't look that way anymore. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the window, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. I would assume and hope so. I will be there in a minute. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Do I want to know what's... Let's think about this. Do I want to know what's on the other side of this door? Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are a lot of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh wait, you're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. Sorry, child. Sorry. My bad. You're not. You're beautiful. I'll start asking the questions to these people. To test these people too. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know, everything feels like opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I don't know if I want to let you in. Have a good day. Thanks, you too. I want to go home, it's scary out here. We're going to play a new game Daddy made up for me. We have to roll a dice, and then if you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch, you have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Bye. Hello? Oh. You tall. You tall. You tall. You are tall man. You huge. Massive. Big. I was taking shelter at the bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean any harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say? My good man, can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Do I look like one of those monsters? Yes. I'm not a visitor, and you're never going to get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyway. Look, pal, this is my home. You have a nice tone with me, or you get out. You get out. Understand? Guess there won't be anything. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought of it better. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed. Come in. Thank you. Your face did not help your case. Sorry. It did not help your case. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I shouldn't promise anything. All good, bud. I get it. I understand. There's more people here. Why? Hello? Hello. Whore. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh, huh? Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What will you do now? I'm trying to survive somehow. It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere, and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. You should leave. Okay, I get it. Thanks for hearing me out anyway. Okay. Clearly I should go then. Bye. Yeah, bye. I don't know if hold on. Hold that thought. I don't know if I trust anyone. I don't know if I trust the guy I let into my house. Hello. The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Might I find some peace in your home? Who are you? It doesn't matter anymore. Are you wondering if I'm a visitor? I'm not, but I do have a request. I'll ask you later. I'm not sure if I can trust you with it yet. The heat doesn't bother you. Take off your jacket. No. You don't have to let me in. I'll leave. I won't beg. I won't bother you any longer. This seems like a visitor. But I've been wrong. I could be wrong. I could have let that guy in and he could be a visitor. Do visitors kill each other? Because if that's so, I could let her in and they could fight to the death. Problem is, if he's not a visitor and she is, then he dies and then I'm dead. Or she could be a friendly, he could be a visitor, he'll kill her. I may have screwed myself in this position. I could be good. I will say, come in. You have the face of a visitor. No offense. You have the face of a visitor. But you could be a human. So I'm going to say... I think go away. I think one person today is good enough. I understand. I feel so sorry. What is that face you've just pulled on me? You have just pulled the saddest face I've ever seen on me. Goodbye then. I can see your hands are stained with gunpowder. Could you shoot me? Right. I'm sure you don't want to waste the bullets. Goodbye. My hands are stained with gunpowder? Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Why are my hands stained with gunpowder? 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 Can I see my hands? Why can't I... Why am I stained with gunpowder? Well, obviously I have a gun. That's good. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as the crime levels also reach a new level high. According to the recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed the average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitnesses account describing them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was already able to be identified with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. Our eerie reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Huh. Interesting. Whoa, you are tall, man. Yes, was there something you wanted? Not particularly, but you are tall, you know that? Yeah, huge. Like, massive, dude. Why did they throw you out of the bar? I need to test you. What did you want to check? Teeth. You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Take in the odor of the sadness and smoke. That's sort of... Is that white? Is that perfectly white? Pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your tests. I'm not a visitor. Pull out the gun. I don't... Was that perfectly white? I think... I'm gonna let the cross deal with you for now. I reckon you're fine. Hopefully. I'll check the radio in a second. There is a bathroom. Can I... What is this? Went into another room. People used to use that for saving electricity, so the light from one room spills in the... Then they sealed it up, but only on one side. I need to check myself. Teeth. Oh, that's perfectly white. Shit, white. Smokers would kill for these. That's great, but that's also not good. I should call my neighbor. 699968888. Cool. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So, you let a couple of people in yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? Oh, how'd you sort out the issue with food? I got lucky, stocked up ahead of time. If I remembered right, you did too. But if you want something special, there's a food delivery service for rest. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it on the TV or radio ads. Got any questions? How many signs does it take to tell someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it probably best to not jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? Nothing. Bye. Take care. I'm also assuming that this was the right call. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. I don't think you should be playing outside then, since that was the one thing we were told not to do, but, sure. The bodies of teenagers lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Oh. That's not good. Oh. A man as pale as death itself is standing in the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as if his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from up here, but you can feel his gaze boring onto you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes your house. So that's what a visitor is, or at least a pale white visitor. I don't like my odds. Okay then. Oh my god. Hey man, open up, the sun's beating down like a spotlight. I'm gonna go blind at this rate. Let me crash here a couple nights. I won't hang around forever. I'm not some, what was the word? Freeloader. Shit's a total mess right now, like hosting a listener drive-in bar with no crowd control. Where are your eyes? I don't mean to be rude, or sound horrible, or sound mean, or sound rude, but where the hell are your eyes? They're gone. I don't think he knows. What do you have on you? Nothing sketchy, just a mini amp and a couple of bottles of water. I'll let you run the amp if you can actually shred. I heard they found a visit nearby, so they're checking everyone. Cool by me, as long as nobody freaks out. You should leave. Got you, brother. No hard feelings. I'll try crashing at one of my friend's places. Hope the last few haven't left. Kick the bucket. Sure. I did not trust him. Hello? Hey. What a night, huh? You feel it? Pure magic. Are you fucking nuts or what? I can just straight up ask. Which I'm gonna. Oh, don't be like that. You just don't get it yet. Buddy, no, brother. My mortgage ain't my problem anymore. Yeah. It's like I can finally breathe. You've got no idea. And what are you doing out here? Damn, that's a good question. To be honest, I'd rather not talk about it out in the open. No offense. Not much of a talker, I see. What can I say? You're clearly not happy for me. Whatever. Not your loan to pay, is it? You've got a nice place here after all. If I had a house like that, I'd be living the dream, that's for sure. So you're gonna let me in or what? No. Oh. That's a visitor. Man, you remind me of those same damn banks. Shit. Fine. Last time I fall for this. Here, let me give you... What do I have here? Oh, look what I found. It's cigarettes. Would that help settle things? No. No chance at all. Back. I'll think of something. Still got time till sunrise. I don't trust you at all. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. Hello, anyone alive in there? You might be chill. Mind letting me in? Why don't you knock your own damn head in instead? Whoa! Let's just chill out for a second. Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake you. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a gravedigger, you know. Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over, rot where they fall. Did you just walk off the job? Job ain't worth squat. No one brings in bodies anymore anyways. Folks stop caring about proper send-offs, I tell ya. Sons cremate the corpses anyway, and these nights they're too short to deal with the dead. You've only troubled nurtured us, just like we nurture it. Anyway, I quit. To hell with it. I'm done. Come in. Thanks. Just be quick with that door, alright? I'm terrified of those visitors. Might be right behind me. Looks like no one else is coming. I'm gonna use if they get too close. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the evasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has funded a new organization to address the emergency situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency. Abbreviation as FEMA. FEMA employees have identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Ooh! Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this is a sign that helps identify visitors who have crawled out from underground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Pale maniac, you say? I'm gonna question what that was. Pale maniac, huh? Ooh, I almost had it. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately. They cast out the ever cleanse your body of the Puranic. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about that. That's probably fine. 696888. Oops. 696888. Hey neighbor. You saw what happened out there? Killed those teenagers, got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. I guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risk her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Be careful. Thanks. You take care too. Let's do this. Yeah, I'll be there in a second. There's a small group of female employees standing outside your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking some soil samples? Or looking for someone to set up a base. You know, a base here at me and his house would do wonders, honestly. The charred husks of teenage bodies are lying on the ground. Looks like they've been there all day. 2 female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take care away the corpses. You hate to think of what kind of diseases it could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. That's a great thing to think. Whoa! You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with bare torso. Maybe they want to track him down, that creepy visitor. Yeah, I'd hope so. Oh, he's here! I found him! Quickly, FEMA! FEMA, he's here! He's here! How do I tell them? Do I just... Hello? Howdy. What do you want? I'm not letting you in. Is a nice door and sturdy. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand? I've got a gun. Delicious. That is not the kind of... Despair gives courage to the coward, yes? So, you alone? Oh, that's a face. Oh. No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. Ooh. I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows where they'll be in a few days. Oh, you're trying to say one of these people. He's saying one of them was a visitor. I know which one. It's going to be the old man. It's the guy I let in. Jesus, hello. Man, about crash here for a bit. Everyone else either isn't home, got tossed out, or who knows what. I thought I had a bunch of friends, you know? Figured we'd stick together through this, but here I am. I used to live here with my ma and nana. We got kicked out, debt collectors. Whole thing's a mess. So you got a bunch of angry people after you? No, they're not after me. They're after my ma. She was just trying to protect me. Never told me anything. Basically, I won't be a burden. I'll tell you everything. Just let me in, friend. No. Alright, friend. I get it. No hard feelings. Take care out there, yeah? Hope you make it through this shit show. I'm sorry. I'm taking very careful precautions. I don't want to die. I don't trust you. So we meet again. I remember that things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. Who are you? It's a strange place. I don't know how to explain it. Who are you? I'd like to start a conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Towards the... feel like this is like a big game decision. Somewhere towards the beginning. The dead soon shall speak, but none will heed their words. Goodness me, how shockingly relevant. Though I suppose it's not much of a surprise to hear that now. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detailed visitors. Cool. Noting the creature have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, report on FEMA. But first, a word from our sponsors. I'll worry about that in a minute. You're still there. Is he? You're alive. I need to test you. You have dirt under your fingernails. Let me just test everything. Hi, bud. Teeth. Not white. Those white ones aren't mine. Fair and square. Those shiny ones, well, let's just say I found them. Would have been wasted down anyway, but look, ta-da. They came in handy. Ew. I need to test you. Eyes. Huh. Fair enough. Daytime folks see the sun, but all I see is the lamp on my head and shadows in the grave. Ever since that time, though, I've been jumpy. Eyes darting, waiting for a visitor to creep up. Hard way to live. Leave alone. Huh. You know, you were making a lot of weird noises at night. No offense, bud, but you were making a lot of weird noises. I thought you were a visitor. Eyes. Nice, perfect eyes. Not red, nothing they can pin on me. Yeah, apart from the teeth, that's about it. 696-888. Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night. Asked about people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Where did they take them? Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they'd help us or get to a safe place. Take care. Wait. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in hell I'm never letting that happen. Over my dead body. If those bastards so much as lay a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. Take care. Never thought we'd end up living through interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA. So many questions and not a single damn answer. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise me you'll look after my daughter. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. Alright, I gotta go. Stay strong. Yeah, I'm coming. Hold on. Oh, your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. It seems that the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you've overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. I was just on call with him. He was just... Oh! The pale man, creepy man standing is outside on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in terror, grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Great! That's not worrying at all. Oh, the entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street and one of them is missing its head. I'm aware. Oh yeah, he killed them. That's worrying. Good evening. There's a guy. The pale visitor is in my backyard holding a soldier's head. I don't think guns do anything to him, my guy. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. What about my neighbor that his house is on fire? Or what about the visitor in my backyard? What are you going to do about that? Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up for a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. Why are you in protective gear? Shouldn't we be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if it would make you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. So what happens next? I'll take one person. We'll run tests on them to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no, stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, then we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Have a good night. They took my boy! They took my boy! They took my boy. The gravedigger. Of course it's not. Oh, the daughter. Oh God. Hi, let me in. What happened? My dad. They killed my daddy. Oh, this is the daughter. Oh shit, who did it? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire. You'll help me? I'm scared. Oh. Oh shit. I'm assuming the wife is also dead. Hi. Oh, hi. Whoa. Hi. Kitty. Kitty. The cat. The cat. The cat. The cat. Hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will you help? Who are you? I dance. Ballet. You can tell. You remind me of someone. Do I? Sure. So, what now? You tell me more or what? Strange thing to say. Prove that you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not good enough for you? No, that's, you know what? Fair enough. Did I pass test? You open or no? Come in. Make myself at home here. Come on, kitty. Time to run and enjoy. Yep. The cat. The bold man with divinity things did tell me. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back. We'll be back. Don't worry. We'll be back. We're back. We're up to where the bold man said. The kitty. The kitty must come in. She bring the cat in with her. We're going to keep the cat. The cat will save us. I don't know how, but the cat will save us.